came out.
Before
All right, there we go.
The year before The Matrix.
Was it before? I was wondering, man. It looked like it might have been. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to SHOPcast. We're being broadcast across Shop 31 and Horror Hangout right now. We're just going to give this a try for the time being, see how it goes. But we are live, so welcome everybody to the Wild Wild. Never mind. I probably think that every time I say that, and I say it probably every other time. So, you know, it is what it is. But hope you're all having a great day. We're going to talk about this is SHOPcast episode 86, which is pretty crazy. Talking about Dark City. Hey, that's my guy right there. What's up, Jake? How are you, sir?
What's up?
You know you can count on the homies, dude. Yeah. Oh, so some dude in a cemetery video, it just popped up. He said, there's a bomb in your house right now ready to explode. And I said, man, how'd you know I'm running to the toilet to take a shit? Is it because all you listen to is shitty music like Cemetery? And he was just like, oh. I'm like, bro, come on. I've been listening to Cemetery nonstop. I'm still gonna talk shit because why wouldn't I? I'm gonna win.
You're a fan now.
Do what?
Yeah, you're a fan now.
Man, if that's what's happening, I'm sad. Dude, the channels are starting to make some significant growth. That's pretty badass. Horror Hangout's at like 1,030 now, and
Nice.
we're officially less than 100 away from 20K.
Nice.
Which is, dude, it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. There we go. Done. Anyway, so we watched Dark City this week, a movie that I was expecting to really not enjoy. I didn't have a fond memory of it. And then we watched it, and I don't really know why. I really don't. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So let's talk about this very silly, weird, but quite enjoyable movie. It was like a noir sci-fi amalgamation. It was a strange movie. It's a very strange movie. Chris, was your pick?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, is it my week to pick a movie?
Yes.
Okay. Well then.
I meant to text you about it earlier. I was so busy at work.
I'm rubbing off on you. You forgot.
I was just really busy, but I was like, I need to text Randall and remind him.
Bro, I read this all kinds of wrong, and I thought you said getting my beat on while watching Call of Duty. I was like, word? All right, Jake. Have fun with that, my friend. Yeah, man, this was a strange movie. Chris, do you have a quick synopsis you can give us of like what the basic movie was about? Because I thought it was a little more complicated than I remembered it being, but I was also very tired when I watched it. So part of that's on me.
Yeah, there's a bit more than I remember to it, but they live in a city, a dark city that is run by this weird, like, secret society type people. And
They all look like thumbs.
yeah, like they're controlling people's memories, and man, it's
a
like
strange
basically
movie,
running.
dude. I'm gonna pull up a synopsis real quick so we can make this a little easier on all of us.
Yeah, they're basically running this little city by switching people's memories around.
So let's see here.
So
it's like not complicated, but it also is. Man, was I the only one that got kind of sad whenever William Hurt came on screen?
yeah.
Bro, I was like,
Yeah.
oh. And then I forgot Jennifer Connelly was in this movie. She was like one of my very early crushes, dude. She was so pretty.
Yeah, she was
cool.
cool.
Definitely the femme fatale.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this movie came out in 1998. You're right, dude. A whole year before The Matrix. That actually says a lot because this movie very much felt like it had a lot of The Matrix in it. Doesn't mean that they necessarily ripped anything off, but they definitely were probably a fan of this movie, wouldn't you think?
Yeah,
or maybe
possibly.
they saw it and wanted to improve upon it and made their version of it having to do with the internet as well. Because I guess it was more or less aesthetically, it felt kind of like The Matrix, you know?
Yeah, I mean the 90s was very like black leather.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, very industrial. And The Crow was before this, right?
I think it was. That's a good question. I think it was. I think The Crow was like mid-90s.
Yeah, I think The Crow
I
was
remember
a
watching
couple
The Crow when I was
years.
young. Yeah, Crow was 94.
Okay, yeah. So, and that was same director too. So, and that's very much like
Okay.
it's more gothic, but
No,
it's
you know what's
definitely-
funny is I was telling Krista it felt like The Matrix meets The Crow. That's exactly what I told her.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
steampunky. It, I was thinking of watching this movie. I
Steampunk,
was like,
dude, that is a good word for this. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to just derail that.
no. Yeah, I was thinking watching this movie. I was like, how much did Tim Burton's Batman just influence all of the '90s? Because like so much of the aesthetic of the '90s is that like gothic, just sort of Tim Burton-y aesthetic.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it. Okay, I'll be there in a little bit. I'll come give you a kiss in a minute. I'm live. All right, I love you. Krista says hello.
Hello. I don't think you can
Yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't even think about that. Like, I guess it probably did, but I don't know that it was intentional. Like, I don't think anybody was like, "Yo, I really dig Batman. I'm gonna go make my movie." And kind of.
Yeah, I know. I was just like Batman's '89, and just like going
It is
into the
89, huh?
'90s.
That's
It just
wild.
sort of. It seems like it just sort of like shifted the style of
Yeah,
things
like
going forward.
the set pieces were all starting to lean in that direction in
Yeah.
the '90s, and yeah, I guess now I'm trying to like think of some of the bigger '90s movies that I really like, and I mean, shit.
Well, I
dude,
mean,
even
we
stuff
talked
like
about Darkman not that
Yeah.
long ago, and I mean that
Yeah.
shit. That's so
that
much.
was Batman.
Yeah,
Literally, it's the
Yeah.
sequel. But let me read this short synopsis so anybody watching this that doesn't know what we're talking about will kind of maybe understand it a little bit better. It says John Murdoch awakens alone in a strange hotel to find that he is wanted for a series of brutal murders. The problem is that he can't remember whether he committed the murders or not. For one brief moment, he is convinced that he has gone completely mad. Murdoch seeks to unravel the twisted riddle of his identity. As he edges closer to solving the mystery, he stumbles upon a fiendish underworld controlled by a group of ominous beings collectively known as just the Strangers. It's a decent synopsis, but it leaves a lot to be discovered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mystery, so
Dude.
leaves it mysterious.
If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. But yeah, it's. I don't know what I was remembering, man, because I really didn't expect to enjoy this. Like the first thing I said when you pointed it out, I was like, I'm probably not gonna like this, but I was definitely willing to watch it, which makes me glad that I did. But also kind of wonder, what am I remembering? It might have been a whole different movie.
I mean, I think I remember us briefly talking about it at one point, and I don't remember you having a negative reaction to it.
Yeah, I must be thinking of something else, man. I feel like an
if you're-
idiot when I watched it. I felt dumb as hell. I was
If
like,
you're
what?
mixing it up with something, maybe.
To nobody's surprise, I forgot what I was watching.
Because
But,
I got vibes from, because what was the I can't think of the name of it. It was a Catherine Bigelow movie that I think both of you hated.
I didn't hate it. Yeah, the one with oh shit, what is the name of that damn?
It was
movie?
really long, super 90s. I got a little bit of vibe from that movie.
Definitely. God damn it! What the fuck was the name of that movie?
I'm looking at it. I can't. Strange Days.
Strange Days. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that vibes from it too. But this was much. I don't know if it was
Strange
that
Days
much
was kinda
better,
whack.
but it was definitely a little more put together than Strange Days was. Strange Days was a little messy in comparison to this. Even though this was kind of all over the place, it definitely had a little bit more, structure.
I'll say this, man. I was watching the movie and I was really tired. So like following the story was a little difficult. But I noticed some things about the movie that I because I have it on Blu-ray. So I was like, when I was watching it, first off, the Blu-ray that I have, I don't know what like edition it is, but it looks fantastic. Like it looks as good as this movie's probably going to look. I noticed how damn good the lighting was. Like whoever set up the lighting in this movie, because the whole movie's dark. Like it, I mean, the title alone tells you it's called Dark City for a reason. I never had any problem seeing part of the set or seeing somebody's face if I needed to, if that's what they were focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
but it still never felt like it was a lit up area. If that makes any sense at all, I felt like they did a great job with like probably putting small lights in places to light up certain things to where it wasn't like poof, because I was shocked, dude. I pointed that out to Chris at least 2 times.
Yeah, it's that noir style, that harsh lighting.
So is that like I don't recall that being anywhere near as prevalent in any of the old noir stuff that I watched. Like a lot of that stuff was muddy, as a matter of fact. Like it was hard line, black and white a lot of times, and it had great shadow work, I would say, maybe. But like this was just extremely like meticulously well lit. Like it was wild, man. It was and maybe I'm just tripping, but it really impressed me with how much they were able to let me see while still not lighting things up all the way. Maybe I should go watch some of the old movies again and just rediscover how well their lighting was too, because I would almost never notice something like that. It just kind of
that. I mean, it is the same style. It's very expressionistic, very like harsh.
Yeah,
but
and
that's
for
what
a
I
movie,
got out of it.
and for a movie of its age, it actually is kind of impressive that they were to pull it off. So I was looking at the budget. The budget was only $27 million.
How crazy is that you could put the words "only" and $27 million in the same sentence,
Only with movies.
right next to each other?
Yeah, I mean, because what was the Matrix, like 100?
Oh,
I imagine at least.
ridiculous.
I don't remember.
Oh, was it that much? It might have been. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think a $30 million.
63.
Okay, I was gonna say I think a $30 million budget, even in the '90s, was a pretty decent sized budget.
Yeah, that's one part of film that I don't know a lot about. Don't know that I care to. I know that if you see like a micro budget film, it's a little impressive what they're able to do sometimes. But usually, if it's a studio film, I'm not really into knowing that stuff. But I did notice that I liked a lot of the CG in this movie, because even though it was clearly CG, I thought it was done with some care. Like it had a similar feel to some of the stuff I saw in Terminator 2, which is older than this movie, but has some like universally loved and appreciated CG. That's got some CG that holds. It's timeless, dude. That Terminator 2 CG is like, you should be. Yeah, that should be the bar, dude. Even now, if you can't do better than that, you stop and redo it. Unless it's an intentional thing. If you're doing something kind of quirky on purpose, but if you're making something trying to make it look real, and you can't beat T2, you need to fix that. But like there's a part where a chair like appeared, right? It looked a little weird for a second, but then it was so awesome looking to me. Like I really liked it. I don't know, man. I pick out weird crap to like all the time. Y'all know that. But I enjoyed a lot of the movie. I want to rewatch it when I'm not as tired, because once I watched it and realized that I was enjoying it, I was irritated that I was so tired watching it, because we haven't had as much free time this week as we normally have, or I haven't. And I'm still, if you can't tell, I'm still a little under the weather. I don't know what's going on, dude. This stuff's just hanging around. It may just be allergies at this point.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think everybody's allergies right now.
Yeah, dude, it's awful. But yeah, man. I had a good time. I don't really know what else to say about it, man. I thought it was well executed. I enjoyed it. I would like to watch it again. I remember the music in it a little bit. I thought it was pretty good, or at least what I heard. Was it a score, like an actual score, like an orchestrated? Can't remember.
I think so. I don't really remember it too well, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to pay more attention to this stuff when we're watching movies, because, it helps me be able to review movies better, like when I do a solo video, but it also gives me more to talk about. But I didn't really have anything to complain about. Like, acting was fine. I mean, it had good actors in it. Nobody was in there just fucking the movie up. How frustrating is that? You get a good movie with one dude in it that just doesn't know what he's doing, and you're like, bro.
Honestly, I have problems with the acting.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland was driving me fucking nuts.
Yeah,
in the whole
too.
movie.
He wasn't even in the movie very much, though.
No, he was. He was in the movie way too much, in my opinion. He was driving me nuts. Like every time I thought he was in quite a bit, to be honest. And his stuttery accent was so annoying. I could not stand it.
Yeah, it was really more just a character he was playing. That he was. I don't know if he was necessarily doing a bad job, but it was just an odd choice I think he made. That, well, I don't know, just seemed
different
kind of
strokes
weird.
for different folks, man. It literally didn't even faze me. Like I don't even I kind of want to go back and watch it again just so I can hate on it. Like, I mean, look, I like Kiefer Sutherland, but he's not winning awards. I mean,
I was gonna say he's not a great actor,
Right.
I was a huge 24 fan. I love.
No, I am a huge 24 fan. Jack Bauer for president, god damn it.
Yeah,
but
that show is badass. But he's never been like a great actor. He does like one or two things really well. I feel like he was miscast for this movie, though.
Yeah, I was a little surprised, to be honest, just that he was even in the movie, especially being, and I know this is going to sound kind of silly, but being like kind of a fair-skinned blonde guy.
Yeah,
I was like, huh, whatever. It just looked a little funny at first, but I'm a fan of his, so I didn't really care.
Yeah,
but
I don't think that the main actor is that great either. He's sort of like he wasn't doing anything bad. It was just kind of bland.
Yeah. He plays a bad guy better than he does a good guy.
Yeah, I don't know what else I've really seen him in.
I'm about to tell you because he's in a lot of shit.
I think I've seen the Heath Ledger movie where he's a knight.
Knight's Tale.
That movie's awesome. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie, but I enjoy it.
He's the bad guy in that, isn't he?
I think so. But that girl in that movie is she's hideous, bro.
Oh yeah, it's been forever since I've seen that.
Yeah, he's in. No, she's so far. Yeah, he's in A Knight's Tale, The Illusionist. He was in Old. I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, that's recent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was in Zorro.
Dude, Zorro.
Have either of y'all seen a movie called The Holiday? It's got Jack Black and Jude Law in it.
No, I have not put myself through that.
No, it's such a good movie, dude. I like movies like that sometimes. It's a good.
No, I like a good romantic comedy or holiday comedy or something, but I don't know.
That fool's in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Of course he is.
That makes sense.
There you go.
He fits that.
He probably excels in that.
Yeah, I didn't find him very good either, but
hell yeah, you did, Jake.
He didn't bug me nearly as much.
Which one are you talking about? You talking about A Knight's Tale? That you love that movie? Because if you do, you should. But which one are you talking about? Because there's a little bit of a lag between us talking and you commenting, so I'm not quite sure which one you're referring to. Also, thanks for coming by and hanging out. Hell yeah, The Holiday. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Oh Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, I shit on it. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it.
You know what's funny about The Holiday is that the people that I like from that movie, it's always the ones that everybody goes, what? I like Jude Law. Like, I really fuck with Jude Law. That guy's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he's good.
He's really good.
I like that he lost some of his hair too, because I'm like, good, finally brings you back down to earth with us regular folks, you handsome bastard. Dude, when we were young, dude, all the girls liked Jude Law.
Yeah.
Or when I was young, anyways. I'm old as shit. Josh is like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, dude. Oh, I got this totally off subject. This video I was trying to make it earlier when we were having all these technical difficulties. It's a video of Nick Cage answering like internet questions about himself. It's only like 10 or 15 minutes, but I didn't know he has no social media. And then I watched this video and I was like, man, he's like the coolest guy ever. I can't wait to be friends with him one day. Yeah.
Do you know what AMAs are on Reddit?
Yes, that's how I got to that video. I was looking for that and I couldn't find it. But
I was reading through that the other day and it was awesome.
Is it all typed? Is it not videoed?
Yeah, it's all just typed.
Gotcha.
You gotta scroll through and read it all. But it's awesome. It's hilarious. I enjoyed myself.
I need to go through and make a video about that then. And like use his I don't know, I can figure something out. Make it fun.
The pillow?
Yeah. That. Yes, that idea.
Why wash it first. I know it's a little crusty right now.
Hey, dude, it is what it is, man. It's got a nice big hole in the mouth. I'm like, what you doing?
That's why it hadn't been in the videos lately.
Oh, jeez. We're fixing to switch some stuff around here in the office, so I might have a better angle here soon. And if I do, I'm hoping to get that back in the background.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I actually was like trying to figure out like how to work that in. Yeah. I need my Nick Cage pillow back.
Very important.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't really have much else to say about this movie. I enjoyed it, and I didn't think I was going to, so I was happy. It was a little long. I'll say that.
Did y'all watch the director's cut or the regular? Okay.
Yeah, I bought the director's cut Blu-ray. I think the same one Randy has. I just bought it.
Whatever was
$9.
play on that disc is what I watched. I didn't even know there was a director's cut.
Okay. Yeah, I think I just watched the regular one. It's got like 10 minutes less or something. But
Okay.
It was a rental, so I just picked the regular one.
The one I watched was 111 minutes.
Yeah, I think mine was like hour 40, and the other one was like an hour 50. So
okay, so I was watching the director's cut then.
Yeah,
cool, man. Yeah, I mean the movie was cool. I feel like we're just gonna sit here and rehash the same old shit. So I enjoyed it. I'm glad we watched it. It needs a rewatch from me because I was very tired when I watched it. So there's a lot of little shit about it that I didn't catch and probably would not even remember seeing. Was there anything about it that y'all didn't like specifically other than Jack Bauer not saving the day?
No, I mean he was my own. It definitely has some like weird little like at the very end, whenever, like that they reset the chick's memories, and she's like going to the beach. I can't remember the name of it, and she just like appears at the end of that pier, and like he walks through the door, and she's standing at the end of the pier. Like, how the hell did she get there? She like was like taking a taxi. Like, how the hell did she get there? There's a few little things like that, but it really didn't affect my enjoyment of the movie. I liked it a lot.
There's only a few scenes more. Man, sometimes when you say a few scenes, my brain naturally wants me to think that means it's only a minute or two, but a few scenes could be quite a bit of time, huh?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of scenes sounds about right. Like a couple 5 minutes, 2 or 3 or 3 minute scenes or something.
Okay, that's what I was trying to ask. Basically, was
I was reading a little bit about it. I think the director's cut is, considered the better cut of the movie.
Okay.
I mean, why? Is there any particular reason why?
I mean, I don't know for sure because assuming I watched the original cut way back in the day, and I don't remember enough about it to compare it. But I mean, I think just like most directors' cuts that people consider superior than the originals, it just kind of ties things together a little bit better, and makes it just a little neater. Yeah. So that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Got an idea.
I'll be honest, I was kind of lukewarm on the movie overall.
I'm kind of not surprised by that.
I wasn't like, celebrating it or anything, but I enjoyed it because I expected to. You know what it probably is, though, is that if I had gone in it thinking I was going to like it, I might have had a more lukewarm, response.
I was kind of expecting
I was definitely in there thinking, like, this is going to be terrible. And then I watched it. I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad. I wasn't mad at it at all.
Dude, I love that movie. Jake, you better watch your mouth, sir. I actually do. Hey. Yeah. Okay. What's up, Trey? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Or have you on, anyways. Dude, I'm so fucking ass tired from this being so stressed out all day about this computer thing, man. It's making me like I'm just like kind of a blob today. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, to finish what I was saying, I just thought it was kind of fine, and I was kind of surprised because it's like sci-fi and noir and stuff that I like. So but
you've been
bummed out
watching a lot of really high quality classic noir stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I mean, in my opinion, that's what you've been watching. I wasn't kidding. Like, I
thought you were going to mention the cannibal movies. No.
I just meant like recently you've been watching a lot of
grindhouse exploitation movies.
So, like, yeah, you definitely compare this to Cannibal Holocaust. That they're very similar movies, and they were both shown on a TV screen at some point. But no, I think that lately in the last, let's say, 2 months, you've watched a lot of, like, in my opinion, really good giallos and noir films. So like. The bar for you right now is going to be way higher than somebody like me, who I've been watching that stuff for most of my life. So I don't watch it often anymore. Like I'll watch it occasionally, especially if it's a pick for the week or something. But I don't have a week or two where I sit and watch 6 or 7 of those, because me and you watch movies way different. So you'll fall into a little like a category that you want to really dive into. Whereas I don't really do that. I just kind of pick and choose, what I'm going to watch, kind of almost sporadically. Really, I don't really have a plan most of the time. So, A proper alternative in the same genre. That is a good question. I don't know that there is another movie that fits right in with this, other than stuff like The Crow.
I mean,
but
like,
it's not really the same genre. It's a strange. That's a good question because it's a hard question to answer.
As far as like sci-fi, neo noir, you have to bring up like Blade Runner or something like that.
Okay, I almost
Probably
said Blade Runner, but I didn't know that because they're so far apart in age. But that doesn't really matter, I guess, when you're talking genre.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, Blade Runner would probably be like the king of that genre, right? Like that.
Yeah. I would say
that. What's the word? Like modern noir-ish, modern-ish. Because when I think noir, I usually think 40s, 50s, and so that would make Blade Runner a fairly modern movie, I guess.
Yeah. Anything after the 50s is considered neo noir.
Crow 1 is a movie that, while I do have a lot of respect for it, I think the older I get, the less I like it. I'm not really much of a goth kid. I'm not much into like that scene really. But it was a great movie, man, and I've watched it a lot of times, so I can't really talk shit on it. I will say that I kind of wish they would leave it alone. They're trying to remake it with Skarsgård.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I don't know, man. There's some movies that you kind of just need to leave alone.
I feel like that movie is like cursed or something. They should probably
just
leave it alone.
Can you imagine if they were going to try to make like a new Terminator franchise? Wait, didn't they do that? And they didn't use Arnold?
Yep.
Like it
kind
just.
of.
I think he's.
Or if they were going to make Friday the 13th, but Jason Voorhees wasn't this fucking. Is a different bad guy. Like it just happened to be a movie called Friday the. What are you talking about? So, that's a great point, Trey. The soundtrack definitely holds up. Isn't there that band? What is it called? Shit.
I mean, it's like every grunge band,
right? Well, there's like an industrial like metal band that like almost got big, but not quite. I think they did that song "Hey Man, Nice Shot."
Filter.
Oh, Filter.
Is that who that was? Filter.
Yeah.
I think it was. I think that's who it is. I think they were on the soundtrack.
Yeah, I think they
liked that band, and it was one of those bands that I wouldn't normally like. I wonder what it was that got me about them. But
Filter's cool.
Something. Every genre has something that's good in it, man. You can't have a genre of something and just the whole thing suck, except maybe Nazism. That's all garbage. They absolutely shouldn't remake it, but money is money.
They've been trying to remake that movie for
a long time.
With many bad sequels. Like
they've got Skarsgård starring in it, but then they got some girl in it who's she's gonna be a bigger part of it now because they didn't think that the girl's part was big enough in the original, and it's just like, what are we talking about, man? Like, I don't know. They're gonna make it all woke and ruin it probably.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like I love The Crow, but it's dated, and it may not hold up very well anymore. But it's one I still love. The last time I watched it, I was like, man, I don't remember being this stupid.
Oh, really?
It's stupid that I still really enjoyed. So
that's kind of how I felt about it too. Was that when I watched it the last time? I was like, man, I remember this being a lot more badass and not so corny.
Yeah.
But dude, the '90s, man, it was all corn.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Let's go. '90s were great. Oh man, so I want to talk about Yellow Jackets for a minute. I get asked about it all the time. Have y'all seen it yet?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. Never mind. Okay. Well,
is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Because I know you were enjoying it in the beginning.
So I have to say very much middle of the road, dude. Like, I don't want to give it a thumbs down because I don't think it quite deserves that. But it's like, it just gets to be like the fact that they have to do a second season is annoying as shit. Like, this should have wrapped up in 5 episodes, dude. It shouldn't have been. This would have made a much better like short miniseries on like HBO or something. Or was it on Showtime?
Showtime, yeah.
Yeah, because it had a lot of cursing and stuff in it. So it would have been smarter to take it down from whatever the fuck it is, like 8 or 9 episodes to just 4 or 5, make them an hour and 10 minutes long a piece, and just really saturate each episode with information, storytelling, growth, instead of having these long. This is why I don't like TV, dude. You can have a whole episode of something and almost nothing happens.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like about it. Give me my information. Let me enjoy the story. dude, if you really want to do something that's long like that, make a series of movies. Get to the point, create a movie, get a good character going, and start a franchise. You don't have, and I don't even really want that. But dude, watching these shows, man, like at the end of the season, I was wholly unsatisfied. I'll tell you that. I was not expecting it to end the way it ended, and I was pretty pissed because I did enjoy it. The idea of that show is amazing, and there's so many things they could have done with it that they didn't, and I don't know if it's because they're trying to drag you into a season 2. I suspect a lot of that is, but dude, you were left with, it's like blue balls, bro. You're just left with no satisfaction, no end game, no pop, no nothing, dude. And I don't understand all the fanfare for it because I took a long time to watch it because I was hesitant because it was getting so much love. And I watched it and I was like, okay, because what really got me to watch it was the fact that I finally watched Squid Game and I was completely blown away by it. It was amazing. Now I gotta say, the end of Squid Game was fucking garbage. But sometimes
I never watched Squid Game.
Sometimes it's about the journey, not the destination. And with Squid Game, that's the case. If you just stop it 10 minutes before the last episode ends, you'll enjoy the whole thing. This one was like, you could tell about halfway through the season that something wasn't going to end right. You were like, oh no, what's it going to be? I'm trying to be vague, but it was just like, what? And there's parts in it that are dumb. But I liked the cast because there's people I'm familiar with. And there's a few things that were dumb. Overall, it was enjoyable, but the ending was bad. I don't appreciate them doing a viewership like that. I don't think it's okay to do that to people. They didn't give you what they promised, and I don't like that. Missing the mark is one thing, but just not doing it is, I think, kind of bullshit. So,
Yeah, I don't watch much TV anymore. I don't have the attention span.
Dude, I vegged out and watched it all in like 2 days.
Yeah,
maybe even one day. Jake, what are you talking about here?
He's talking about Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, Anyways, Squid Game is in fact great. All the stuff coming out of Asia right now, almost all the Japanese, the Korean, and Chinese stuff that I'm seeing, which isn't a ton, I'm enjoying all of it, dude. They're putting out some high quality content that's making its way over here right now.
Did you see that zombie one that they? What was it called?
Japanese Sadness.
No, I think it was Korean, but I think it was a show.
Oh, a show, okay.
Was it on trapped in the apartment complex?
No, it wasn't that.
Because that was badass.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It was got a
on
lot
Netflix
of fanfare. Yeah, it's a Netflix thing.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
It's like We Are Dead or something like that. It's not that, but it's something like that. I don't know.
There was one thing that came out where it started out, and I don't know that it was Asian, but it started out with these
All of Us Are Dead.
All of Us Are Dead. I knew it was something like that.
I
heard that show is like amazing.
I've heard that as well. I almost watched that because I heard so much good stuff about it.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. It looks vaguely familiar, but that might be because I watched some trailers or something.
Okay. Yeah, the other
I'm
thing
going to say probably not.
The other thing I was talking about, there's supposedly it's a Taiwanese movie that's about to come out called The Sadness. And it's supposedly a badass zombie movie.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good. I watched the trailer on one of our live streams.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in that.
For sure.
Did y'all watch anything else this week at all?
I watched The Church from the guy that did Cemetery Man.
Okay. Yeah, the one I said that it was kind of like Prince of Darkness.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was pretty much Prince of Darkness.
Yeah.
And Prince of Darkness is awesome. And The Church was also awesome.
Okay. Fuck. I gotta rewatch a movie tonight and do a video for it because I watched Bull. Holy shit!
I saw your review of that.
Wait, what?
I saw your review on Letterboxd you put on that.
Did I already review it on Letterboxd? I don't even remember doing that.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What movie?
Bull.
Okay.
Have you not heard? You haven't heard of this one?
I don't think so.
I think you did another one. You did a trailer on
Oh, I
our
see it.
hangout.
Yeah, I watched the trailer on this one. When I did the trailer, I said this looks like Kill List to me. And
I remember you saying that.
dude, Midnight Mass is not good. That's a very objective statement, which is not accurate, I guess. But my opinion is that Midnight Mass was not good.
Did you watch it?
I watched. I'm going to say part of it because I don't know if I can actually say most of it. I watched a pretty good chunk of it, and I was not into it at all. I know I watched at least 3 episodes. It's a TV show, right? It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I
I
just
couldn't get into it, man.
I was actually told that it's like one thing for the first 3 episodes, and then it kind of changes. So like I did the same thing though. I watched like 2 episodes. I was like, this is pretty good, and then I just kind of forgot about it and never went back.
Yeah, I didn't like what I watched, so I bailed.
It's the director
Nobody cares, Jake.
Director that did like Hush and Doctor Sleep and stuff. So I really like his stuff.
I like Hush. Doctor Sleep was, but actually pretty good. I like Doctor Sleep. But,
yeah, I was like, yeah, we all saw that together and we all liked it. So
I naturally hate The Shining so much that I just want to say that Doctor Sleep fucking sucks, but it didn't. It was a pretty good movie. Yeah. I didn't like that it was attached to The Shining, but what do I know? I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous
but
statement.
Bull, do what?
That's a ridiculous statement, but it's cool.
Yeah. I do that on occasion, Josh.
You do.
I watched Bull, and very rarely does violence make me like have to pause a movie and like kind of turn away for a minute. Twice in that movie, I literally got nauseous. Like, I'm not going to tell you what I watched because I don't want anybody to get ruined by it. You guys need to go watch this movie. It is. Oh, do you really? I fucking love Black Mass. You should help me get him on the show.
Black Mass.
Wait, did I say Black Mass?
Yeah.
Mass.
Johnny Depp's like, sure.
Yeah. White Walker just shows up. He looks like a White Walker in that movie.
He really does, dude. That was awesome. He's all puffy right now. I saw him on Going to Court. Him and Amber Heard having a great time.
Yeah.
That woman's a succubus. Anyways,
sounds like it.
So in Bull, it's got a really weird ending.
Okay.
That's all I can really say about it. It caught me so off guard that because I rented it, so I had to like rewind it, and like I was like, wait, hold on, what? And I rewatched it. I was like, wow, that's wild. It is about a dad of a boy who is in like a, I don't know, dude, like mob type family. His father-in-law is like the big dog. His wife is a piece of garbage, and she basically wants to get rid of him and take the kid, even though she's completely irresponsible and he's a really great dad. But he's an enforcer for this gang, right? And so that's where the movie starts. It's like, here's what we're doing, and then they basically start off, and you're like, the movie starts off and you don't know really what's going on. It just kind of explains it to you at right? No shit. But they give you a bunch of information at the beginning, and you're like, oh, okay, how did we get here? And then it kind of works its way backwards, I guess, kind of a little bit. It's really good, man. I'm really trying to stay as vague as I can because I don't want to ruin it, because I know you two guys are going to really enjoy this movie. I mean, it was
that a rental or is it on something?
I rented it, man. When I wrote my notes down, it says big bold letters, you can buy it on Amazon for 99 cents. And when I went to go do that, it was $6.99 just to rent it. So I don't know if that was like an introductory thing for a couple of days or something or what. Because I should have just bought it when I first saw it, and I didn't. But well worth the money. I really think people should rent this movie. I didn't really care for Kill List. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the tone, because really the story is right up my alley. The people in it are cool. For some reason, it just didn't resonate with me, and I don't really know why. I really should probably give it another watch. But this one, to me, felt like... What you doing, crazy? It felt like what Kill List should have been. And it was, it was extremely violent. Come here, crazy.
So it's like a revenge movie, right?
Yes. Get out of here, go.
But I'm assuming since you're
I love you.
talking about Kill List, there's some cult stuff in it.
No.
Okay. Isn't Kill List sort of a cult movie? I haven't seen it. It's on my list of things to watch. But
You haven't watched
it.
Kill List?
No.
Dude, I almost completely ruined that movie for you. Close my door, Charlie. Now the beast is in here. Wants to party. Close the door. I'm working. Come on, baby. Goodness gracious, these people. Yeah, I'm talking about you too, Jojo. He's like, but I rock thumbs. Anyways, Kill List isn't like that until like the last act, maybe not even halfway through that.
Okay.
It's not like it's. If you watch both these movies, you'll see all the parallels. They're very similar.
Okay.
I do want to watch now. Man, now you got me wanting to watch Kill List again because Kill List is a. I don't know, man. I think I just watched it on a day I shouldn't have watched it. It happens a lot. You watch a movie when you're like, it wasn't the day for me to watch this because I was excited to watch that one. It got a lot of great reviews, and I was told to watch it by a lot of people.
I've
I've
heard a lot of really good things about it.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like I fully intended to like that movie, so when I watched it, I was kind of surprised that I did care for it. But I have weird days too. Where I watch a movie that I should like and I just don't.
We all do.
I don't always want to watch Psycho Goreman. Most of the time I do, not always. Yeah.
One day out of the month you don't.
Yeah, there is that one day. But man, that would actually make kind of a good double feature.
Yeah.
Kill List first and then Bull, because I do think even just speaking objectively, I would say that I think Bull would probably be the better movie of the two. Because I've seen Kill List twice. Didn't just watch it once. I watched it twice.
Hmm.
The second time I didn't make it all the way through it. It was kind of late. I fell asleep, but
That doesn't count then. That's only once.
well, it counts to me. So
when you fall asleep in the middle, you don't
round it
actually watch the whole movie.
You rounded it up.
I watched it twice. Watched it one of them through my eyelids, and the other one was with my eyes open.
Yeah.
Subconsciously.
I have a feeling you watch a lot of movies that way, though.
Oh, dude, so many, bro. Like I would say at least 3 a week. Like, bro,
Yeah.
there are movies that I haven't watched because I won't start them because it's nighttime and I'm like, I know I'm not gonna make it through the first act. So they're just on my watch list, inevitably never gonna get watched just for fucking ever. Because I have a list of movies that I continuously watch all the time because I know I'm not gonna make it through it. So I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Bloop, fucking. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He liked
Yeah,
Dark City so much because he only watched the first, 15 minutes.
Wait, which one?
Dark City. Like, it was great until I fell asleep.
Right?
Then the credits rolled.
There was a movie that that movie 12-Hour Shift?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I watched that this past week too. Carissa and I fully intended on pushing play and then falling asleep in the movie. We started at like 10 o'clock and we both finished the movie. Now, I don't think the movie is really, really just this fantastic film, but it should tell you something that we were both really tired and we both finished the movie and we both made a comment about it at the end of the movie. I said, man, I think that was pretty good. And she looked at me and she goes, well, we're both still awake. And I thought, man, that says a lot to me.
Kept you engaged enough.
Because it's kind of quirky. It's got some original shit in it, but it's also so ridiculous, but it just keeps getting more and more ridiculous. I enjoyed it, man. And it's got fuck face from Scream. What's his name? David Arquette in it.
Oh yeah.
Which I just absolutely love that guy. So anything that he's in, I'll watch because he's a fantastic actor of the highest caliber. And
most definitely.
8-Legged Freaks got all those awards. Remember that? But
Razzies.
Yeah.
All those Razzies.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about the Razzies. You got me on that one. Oh, jeez.
It probably did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I love that movie. Jake, you talking about Bull or you talking about Kill List? You're talking about Bull, huh?
No, somebody's talking about 12-hour shift.
Oh, maybe 12-Hour Shift. Yeah, you guys have
Bull.
to clarify when you say something like that because there's such a difference in what we're saying and when we see it from y'all that I don't. By the time you say it, I don't know what you're talking about.
It only popped up like 1 minute ago, so I think it was 12.
Oh, he was talking about 12-hour shift.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, that one was like $1.99. That was a cheap rental. Shit, I think it's even on Hulu for free. At the time, I didn't have Hulu. I do now. Oh, there's a movie on Hulu I want to watch too. There's a new movie on Hulu right now. What is it? Do you guys know?
You're a Hulu guy now?
No. No, I freaking hate Hulu. But if I've got it,
he's the Hulu guy. He's gonna tattoo Hulu on his forehead.
He's listening to Cemetery, watching Hulu.
Bro, I'm absolutely gonna listen to Cemetery and watch Hulu. And then I'm gonna tell everybody how much they both suck. Oh, bro, that stuff's so bad. Yeah. I have an idea for a movie this week. We were gonna watch it a while back. None of us actually went through with our. I think two of us said we wanted to watch it on pick it, and neither of us did. I think it was me and you, Josh.
Okay.
And Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Ah, cool. That's about to come out on Arrow.
Yeah, you guys down to watch that one this week?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been on my list of ones to recommend. But
cool. So I thought y'all would be down with that. It's on Tubi right now, so if you need to watch it on Tubi, you can.
I think it's on Shudder too.
I'm sorry?
I think it's on Shudder too.
Oh, is it? I'd rather watch it on Shudder, I guess, if I had the choice, since it's
no commercials.
No commercials.
Yeah.
But I did get a email yesterday 2 days ago that mine shipped, so I'll have mine from Arrow soon.
Oh, nice.
And
I think it comes out next week. So
I bought the big one too. I got the one with the badass box, or it should be the one with the badass box and the booklet and stuff. So I'll be doing an unboxing. Oh, I gotta go to the post office. A viewer of the show sent me some CDs, so I want to do an unboxing and then review one of them. It's all death metal stuff. I was like, let's go. But man,
cool.
dude, when your viewers are doing cool shit like that, man, you can't be nothing but happy, man. So that's pretty cool, man. I really do appreciate everybody's support. The fact that our channels are getting so big, man, it's and I intentionally said ours. This isn't it may be a one-man show while I'm sitting in here filming shit sometimes, but it takes a lot of people to make this work.
Henry, portrait of a serial killer.
Yeah. Here, I'll just type a comment and put it on there so you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on the fence about just grabbing the Arrow.
Do what?
I was on the fence about just grabbing the Arrow copy that's about to come out. But I guess I'll at least check it out before I buy it.
This is one of those ones that you don't even need to. You can if you want. Obviously, it's your money and time. But this is a good movie.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it wouldn't at least suck, so it wouldn't hurt to just buy it and have it in the collection.
Right. There's a lot of movies like that I'm like kind of on the fence about, or I don't really give a shit that much. But then it gets put on sale, and I'm like, I'll snatch it up. Yeah. But then I always love having them, so it's kind of nice,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that money, Josh, right? I sent it to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
cool.
I got it.
I'm psyched. Dude, I got some good stuff coming in for the store and a couple things for me. Wait, what?
I said I already spent it.
On more movies?
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
But cool, man. Well, I'm going to get up off here, I guess, and get back to work on some other things. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Dark City, relatively good movie to watch. Have a good time watching it. This week's movie will be Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Excuse me. There is a copy. It'll be available on Amazon. God, I'm so tired. I'm just fucking this up. Arrow Video next week will have a Blu-ray special edition released. It's currently on Tubi and Shudder, so you can watch it there. I'll make a post right now before I forget that this is the movie for the week. And I think we'll go live again next week. This works out pretty well. As long as my stuff's not acting up, we can go live. One thing I have noticed, I'll tell you all in a second. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next week, all right? Peace.